Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Breachway. This is the preview build demo given by Hooded Horse. One thing I failed to mention in the Arbalest video that I did want to ensure that I keep doing going forward is that I am affiliated with Hooded Horse as a company. I am their Director of Influencer Relations, and I have a video on that if it matters that much to you in the description below, so go ahead and give that a check. But anyways, back to Breachway itself. We had a fun time with the Arbalest. It was a bit easy, I'm not gonna lie, and I won't say that it's because of my skill. I'm not gonna say that whatsoever, because today we're gonna play the Marauder, and you might see me struggle a little bit harder. So the Marauder is a fantastic ship, and it relies on this idea of shredding. So shredding, essentially, for every shred effect that you have on a ship, it increases the base minimum damage. So for instance, here with the light barrage, it does 2 to 5. If I had 1 shred effect on the enemy ship, it would do 3 to 5. If I had 2, 4 to 5, etc., for a maximum of 5 damage. So basically, your ideas with the Marauder is that you want to apply consistent shred. That way it always applies the minimum amount of damage. And then we have basic shields, and then we have some resource augmenters, which just boost our resources. So this is a very fun ship. I do enjoy it, not as much as the Marauder, and I'll be quite frank, not near as much as I enjoy the Lancer, but it is still a fun ship when you have your card synergies that work right. All right, so I decided to skip through the first 2 blockade things because that's just the redundance. I just don't like it whatsoever. And we got to our mysterious contact, in which he gave us the choice of what we wanted to add, and so we added a pulse laser. This is the same thing from the Arbalest ship. So now we have flak with some fantastic cards already. And then we have the laser pulse to work with. Also, we have to kill 2 elite ships. So we need to keep that in mind. I don't remember which direction it went. I think I went up north with the Arbalest. So let's head down south. And then what we can do, we have 4 fuel. And so my thought was, well, we need 2 elite ships. So if we went up this way, we could shoot back down and then come around the side. Now, one thing to mention is that our faction standings have changed. Your deadweights are our allies, and so we are a Marauder. We are a pirate ship in essence. So we'll have some different things go on with that, which is still a ton of fun. Like it's very, very enjoyable. So anyways, we're gonna go down the middle here. We're gonna go to our conflict zone. A fellow deadweight vessels detected the presence of a patrol ship in your area. This would be the perfect opportunity to pounce on the ship, show them who this area of system belongs to. The allied gunship is too far away to provide support. We'll prepare for combat anyways. That's no small ship. So they have an opening shot dealing 2 to 4 damage. On hull damage, apply 1 shred if the enemy has 0 shred. So we actually have that same card in our system, I do believe. Yep, we have opening shot as well. So that's that shred. So if he did that, he would apply 1 shred and he would deal 3 to 4 damage. So one thing we need to do right off the bat is we do need our shield pulse. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that in. We're going to get 4 shield. And then I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. And we have war effort here, which means I gain 1 ordnance for every 1 ordnance production. Now that means basically that I'm going to go like, oh, I can't, never mind, because I did add a reactor power. So we're actually maxed out there. That's fine. That means we now have 10 ordnance, although it did give us 2 heat that we have to worry about. So what we can do now, yeah, we're going to go ahead and use our lasers, knock out his shield. And we will apply some extra things in the next turn. There we go. Sweet. He only did 2 damage. Perfect. All right. Now, mass surge is fun because you gain 4, sustain 1 heat, and lose up to 4 in the end. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. But the thing is, adds a light barrage. We probably couldn't do all of these effects. But again, we're trying to get that shred applied. It's not going to work this time. Do I have... Your next attack costs -2. Yeah, let's do that. That'll allow us to get everything in. So we're going to use flak barrage. There we go. So now shred, increase minimum. So instead of 2 to 5, it does 3 to 5. Boom. Took a little bit there. And again, you see that shred effect because it was the opening shot. So we're going to use shield pulse. We have no reason to use mass shields. I am going to switch and add a little bit more to my energy production, though. We're going to go right there. I don't have enough to... Well, bleh, that stinks. We're still all right. We should actually be able to win this. Yeah, we're going to win this no matter what because we can use Light Barrage twice. There we go. We didn't even need it. Nice. Okay. Rearm isn't my favorite because it costs so much mass. A barrier would be good. A catalyst pulse would be even better, though. So we're going to combine our cards with the Arbalest and the Marauder, and it should really help us. Moving on to the next conflict zone. Solari's ship is coming in on attack vector. That's a cute little thing. And it already has shield pulse ready to rock and roll. So in this instance, this is where we're going to do an opening shot. And can I twin barrel it up? I can. We're going to open shot to get some shred, which now means we deal 3 to 6 damage immediately. And we now have 2 shred, which means if we were to attack again, you could see 4 out of 5 guaranteed, which is really cool. We're going to go ahead and put our shields up. We're not going to mass surge yet, but that will be the end of our turn. All right, so that shield really stinks, but actually, we can do this. Deal 4 to 5.
Enemy shields down.
There we go. Oh, and I can't laser pulse. Dadgummit. That's fine. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. We need to upgrade our reactor to be able to do +5. Unload's really cool. You deal 7 to 10 damage, shreds 5, but you have to play 3 other flak attacks in a single turn. So that's where you coordinate with your command points. And you save up for a good while to really just unleash hell on them. Alrighty, do we need a hasty defense? I kind of think we do. We're never going to need mass surge, at least not right now. So we're going to sacrifice some hull points in order to get some good shields. And we're going to wait one more turn. Yeah, to really build up our ordnance, and we'll be good. All right, so shields are halved. So they only have 2. We're going to deal 4 damage, and all pulse cards deal +1 damage. We've now knocked out their shields, and we're going to go after their laser pulse there. And I'm kind of hoping that they won't survive, but it kind of looks like they will. We've also lost our shred because it's been a minute. Let's go with that. There we go. 1 shred. I like it. There wasn't anything they could do, so we can deal a 3 to 5, adding more shred, but their ship is dead. Armament, 1 extra for every 2 attack cards. Gain 12 shield points, lose all shield points at the start of your turn. We're going to go with Hone Shot. I love Hone Shot. Deals a lot of damage, shreds 4, cost reduced by 1 for each shred. Damage is not affected. So, for instance, if we had 4 shred, let's just say we were able to stack it, we would do 7 to 8 damage, and it wouldn't cost us anything but mass. And that's incredible. So let's roll with that one for sure. All right, it's time for our first elite combat ship. All right, what are we going to do first? So it looks like they can unleash a Star Force or Star Flare and do Flak Barrage, and they can discard an enemy tactical card. This is a hacking mechanic, so we're not there yet. We can't do anything like it. I'm wondering, kinetic attacks deal 25% damage this turn. That's flak and railgun. So the laser pulse wouldn't do anything, but a 25% increase in damage. Just don't know that that would really benefit us. It would benefit us here. So we could do 6 and 4 and we could take out something. We could take out the flak. Let's do that. Oh, nope, it's kinetic only. That's okay. Yep, that doesn't apply there. Okay, we're going to shred. I'm going to do a little more shred. That's fine. I wasn't really paying attention. It's all good, though. So we're still going to get hit pretty hard. They're going to shoot a rocket at us, and we're going to get hit with the flak attack. Thankfully, that only did 3 damage. But we do have to have a shield up. And then we have limited supplies here. We really want to keep hounding on the shred aspect. There we go. Because remember, we have 2 shreds. So if we were to get our home shot, you can see there it only takes 2 ordnance right now, which is a very, very cheap shot considering the damage it does.
We're hit.
Yeah, we really need to focus on our shields. We're just not drawing many shield cards. Mass Surge, it doesn't help me. Like, that doesn't help me at all. Let's continue with some flak attack, and then we're going to knock out their flak reload so they can't attack us again. Unfortunately, we're going to take the full brunt of the Star Flare. That hurts. That really hurts. And then what is this? Enemy shield cards add -2 shield points. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. But here's that opening shot. There's honed shot. Again, we don't have any. Okay, yeah, we got to do some work. We're gonna shred a bit. I'm gonna use this again. Which means I should have done opening shot first and then the shred. That's okay though. I'm not playing super optimally. Holy Moses. Good Lord Almighty. Shredding for, let's see. There's not much we can do here. I'm gonna have to hone shot. And now adds 2 shred to them, thank goodness. But that mass surge still doesn't do anything. We're gonna take that full brunt, and that's gonna hurt like a mother trucker. They've loaded the missile tubes, and now shields cost 2 more, so they are just really, really hounding on me. However, we've got a really good one here. We're going to do twin barrels. We're going to do a flag attack, which applies 3 now, so we're doing our max damage with our light barrage. We're now doing 4 shred, which is great, and they're not going to be able to make it the next turn for sure. Yep, they reloaded everything. Tried to make us lose a tactical card. So now you see, yeah, 5 to 5, 4 to 4, 7 to 7. Let's just really hit it into them. Not necessary, but it's still lots of fun. We have enemy capture. Add 1 battery surge for every 3 tac cards you play in the same turn. We need auto shields. We need shields desperately, so we're gonna roll with that. All right, now unfortunately we need healed up real bad. So I'm hoping, let's go ahead and go here. Something you picked up from an encrypted credit cache. Seems to lead to some debris. You managed to use the ship's computer to brute force your way, and we got 57 buckaroonies. We may end up needing to go to this space station. There we go. Awaiting orders. Dock with the station. Turn back when not allowing any pirates in our sector. Oh, boo. In response, the station's defensive equipment activates as well. While they've seen better days, this station's probably not worth the risk of going against a battery of defensive emplacements. Boo. Yeah, that puts us in a little bit of a pickle because we're disliked over here. And I'm not sure if we have a gear. I mean, we have that space station, but we still have to survive all the other events. You know what I mean? Let's go here. Will that really cost me? Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, well, that really sucks. That puts a big kink in our plans. We're gonna have to go to the conflict zone. Free roamer ship detected. Flight path will bring it within 25.25 AUs. Scanners don't read anything that might indicate hostile intent. That's fine. We don't have a free roamer. They just denied us, so absolutely. Guaranteed advantage. Prepare for combat. First attack played deals +3 damage. This is what happens when your faction doesn't let me do some repairs in your place. So we want to do some guaranteed damage here. So we're going to do some guaranteed damage with our laser pulse. We're going to go after the light barrage. I'm going to war effort it up anyways. We have a honed shot or an opening shot. We want to do an opening shot for sure. And then we're going to do a honed shot because that actually saves us some cash as well. We've done 2 shred already. The ion dart only does ion damage, and I'm totally okay with that. So we're not going to do any shield pulses right now. We are going to continue to do some heavy damage across the board to this ship. Nothing else we can do. That's all right. It just reduced my mass production for a turn. And let's go ahead and see if we can't nab 7. Oh, we did 6. Perfect. There we go. Super quick battle there. Capacitor, yeah, I'll totally gain some free energy with that. All right, let's see if this space station, preparing docking procedures. As you approach, a Solari patrol ship identifies you as pirate. Pilot already set controls to manuals ready for evasive maneuver. Ace pilot, evade the ship and avoid combat. Waiting orders as you approach, and identifies you as a pilot. Oh my word, as a pirate. Let's do it. Fine. This is a big boy too. This really sucks. Like, this really, really sucks. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Give myself some capacity. We're gonna go ahead and knock on the door there. See if we can't start with some good. There we go. That works for me. Nothing else I can do here. The ion dart's gonna be really frustrating, but we will be okay. We're going to go ahead and do 4 damage to its rampart. I'm going to go ahead and do some hasty shielding. I'm not happy with that, but it's not much else I can do. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Yep, they did some fantastic ion damage. And of course, they've got that heavy blast. We're going to do open shot. I'm going to give myself a little more room there. We're going to remove unload. That doesn't affect me now. And in fact, I think even in the upcoming cards. Yeah, there's nothing coming up. I'm going to get mass surge away. Oh, they're going to get 10 shields and that's going to kill me inside. There it is. And they gained 1 duration. Let's see. We're going to shield pulse. We gained 4 shields. That's still going to hit us for... Oh, my word. If they really hit us like they think they're going to hit us. Let's just do this. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do at all. I guess I could do this. Get a laser pulse on that heavy blast so I could potentially take it out in another turn. This is going to hurt, especially if they use Ion Dart first, which they do. Knocks down my shields and then does 10 damage to me. Son of a biscuit. This sucks. We're going to do this again because we have to. I mean, we just really have to be working on them. Laser pulse. We can take out the shields with it, which is awesome. That's exactly what we need to do. They're going to hit me with their own laser pulse. And thankfully, we're going to do that, which gets us a guaranteed hit. Increase in minimum damage. Awesome. We should survive this, but we'll still take some more hits. Yep, Ion Dart first. Hit me where it hurts. Unfortunately for them, I still come out on top. Alright, what do I want? I don't need another capacitor. We'll do Relentless. 25% chance to return an attack card from your discard pile every time you play an attack. Yeah. So being a pirate ship really sucks. To the point where like there's nothing else I can do. I guess there was a repair station there that I maybe could have gone. But I'm so focused on repairs that I can't do anything else, and I can't upgrade my cards, and I can't do other things. So being a pirate ship really sucks. What is this waypoint? You notice a transport vessel. Civilian ship scenes online, yet completely still. Their heat sinks are non-functional. Reactors are overheated. Lack of a stress call makes you think it could be a trap or a very lucky find. We're going to leave the stranded ship. I can't afford. We're at 13 out of 16. We're almost to the boss battle. All right, this is a neutral. Thank the Lord. We're going to do crew activities just for kicks and giggles. Gives us morale. We're going to enter the hangar. All right. Well, this is why I wanted to save up my money. Because it's going to take 188 to bring us to full hull health. I can sell this for 50 buckaroonies. Now I only have 80 though, and there's nothing else that I can purchase. Quad flak would have actually been really awesome. I love my pulse lasers, so I'm not going to purchase this. Well, I couldn't afford it anyways. Actually, I could afford this, right? Yeah, I could afford the quad flak. Deals 3 to 7 damage. If the enemy has shields, it deals max damage. And then covering fire, 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card. Those are both fantastic. I really wish I could afford the missile pods as well, because those are great. But yeah, I can't do any of this. I just can't. And that's very, very unfortunate. A little frustrating, but it is just a result of having an unfortunate battle earlier in the run. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and leave. All right, we are going to depart the station. I'm actually going to come back to this conflict zone. Yeah, I'm going to come to this conflict zone. We're going to come up here, and then I'm going to come right back, because that's how I can do that. And see if I can't maybe get a few more credits to see what we can do before we hit the boss battle. So conflict zone. There we go. Permission to report our scanners are picking up signs of combat. Free roamer versus a Starkin gunship. If we drew the attention, we'd have enemy. Our only option is to fire on the attacking ship, draw its attention. Leave our ship at a disadvantage in the upcoming fight. So in this regard, they're able to fire their stuff first, which really sucks, but it is what it is. They have Ion Dart and Laser Pulse, so my shields would be useless against this. So we're not going to worry about that aspect. We're going to do some Shred, though, which should help us quite a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this so I can get another attack going. There we go. Not too bad for our first one. Yep, we've been ionized. We knew it would happen. That heavy blast is more of what I'm concerned about. The mass surge is probably one of my least favorite cards. And I don't like it whatsoever. Let's go ahead and light barrage. What is this? Oh, that's just the ionized level. They can't do anything against me this turn anyways. I really wish I had something that did more than 4 shields. We'll be good there though for the next turn. They're gonna bring their shields up to full. And now we've got a really, really hard thing to do. Gonna bring both of my shields up as much as possible. 3 to 8. Shredding 4. Cost reduce. Oh, we don't really want to do that. We'll go ahead and focus on their shields though. Yep, we got lots of damage done to us. Man alive, that ion dart plus that heavy thing is just brutal. Let's go here. I'm gonna do as much damage as possible. Get my flak barrage back into battle. I really do wish we were able to upgrade this because that's killing me inside. Let's go with some extra shields just so I can limit what's happening to me. Laser pulse. They're going to do another laser pulse and then it'll be that big boy again. Let's do the catalyst pulse. Oh, I can't. Well, I could. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to deal 4 damage, all pulse cards. Yeah, I have one more there. So let's go ahead and knock out its shields. There we go. That's going to be fantastic. That helps basically end the battle for them. All right, so we are taking some heavy damage. And we have to get that thing killed before heavy attack comes. 25% chance to return an attack card from your discard pile. I don't really know that I want that. Instead, I do know that I want to do some fantastic damage. And that I have to just use tone shot. Just have to suck it up and deal with it. So hopefully, we have enough. We do have enough for a light barrage to be able to do the next turn, so they're done. Go ahead and do that light barrage. There we go. 38 buckaroonies. And we have an overclock reactor. Add 1 reactor power, add 4 heat. Requires 0 heat to play. You got it, bud. And yes, unfortunately, we weren't able to get to our elite combat. We are in a little bit of a pickle. Because that took a lot of heat. Or a lot of, you know what I mean. Words are difficult to say. We're just going to have to come back here. So unfortunately, it didn't really do anything. We're going to dock with the station and do crew activities just for the kicker of it. We're going to enter the hangar again. All we basically did was, I guess we got another resource bay card. That's really all we got out of it, though. Very unfortunate, but this is what we have to go with. And unfortunately, I can't upgrade that. So our ordnance and stuff is what it is. I guess we could go towards energy. I don't know. We'll have to play around with it once the battle comes around. But it's off to that big boss battle. I'm not sure that we're going to win this one, but we'll see. Depart the station. Here we go. Heading for the sector exit, your sensors pick up a massive vessel inbound on an attack vector. Sector is locked down. Any ships attempting to leave are marked for termination. Buckle up. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. And here she is. And we don't have our resource boost. This is going to be a very, very difficult battle. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I think we're going to start the battle with our next attack does -2, just to give us a little bit of a benefit. Now, unfortunately, I can't use that. I don't have a catalyst or any other pulse cards. But this is literally just designed to do as much damage as possible. Didn't do a lot of damage, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and end the turn. 3 to 7 damage. That sucks. But it's the, you know, it's not too bad overall. We gained some 4 there, which is great. I'm going to keep my auto shield. We don't need relentless. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 reactor power. That's going to give me the ability to have 1 extra power through the whole game. We need to keep the shredding up because that's really going to be beneficial. We should start rolling in our good shred cards here in the next turn. Yep, 4 damage. That sucks, but now we have that coming at us. Oh, I didn't realize that they were ready for us too. Dadgummit. Okay. So they have 12 shield up, which is a lot. We're going to do shield pulse and auto shields. We have to get this back to back, because look at this. This shield amplifier is freaking brutal. We're going to get a lot more damage done just because we do have shred. But my freaking word. Ridiculous. We're going to get unload off of our backs because it's not going to help us. Alright, so unfortunately, we're just going to take just a crap ton of damage. They got even more shields. And something about that improvised flak isn't working. I don't know what it is, but it's fine with me. Let's... We don't need shields this turn. We kind of have to just use every single attack we have. I'm going to keep my mass surge. We'll see what happens. Alright, so the flak ammunition has been changed. Concussive shells are freaking brutal. And they've launched that, so we definitely need as many shields as possible. We're going to deal 4 damage to the raise. We'll only actually do 1, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to do 5 damage to those shields. If we can get those shields down, that's what's going to help us. There we go. We actually survived that attack. Okay, so there's something not clicking with showing whether or not this is actually going to work. Unless it's just... I don't know what it is about it. So that's really unfortunate. That's super duper unfortunate. Let's go with auto shield and shield pulse. Now, unfortunately, we've used all of our shields. We haven't gotten any shields, shield options, so it's very, very unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna get hit hard. We're gonna get hit super hard. Let's roll, I guess, with a light barrage. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I really don't. We are in a mess. This is gonna hurt. This next one's gonna hurt real bad, very badly. +1 flak damage doesn't help. That's pain. That's pain. Shields are pain. More damage is more pain. More effort does help, but I don't think to the point where it will really allow us to do anything. Ah, this kills me inside. Is there any way, let's see. I can only do 3 of these cards. So that's 3 to 8. That's 2 to 5. We can just hope for a lucky hit. At dealt 7. That's good. 2 to 5. Let's hope for 4 or 5. And the laser pulse, unfortunately, isn't working. Ah, I really missed the opportunity there. Well, let's go ahead and do this because that still does something against him. We're not needing this. And we're about to just take a crap ton of damage. There it is. There's 6. There's 7. We only have 16 left. And we're just not getting anything. Okay, well. Let's go. Kinetic attacks do a lot more damage. We're going to apply 1 shred. Oh, we don't have enough freaking car. Oh, my word. Yeah, we're SOL. Yeah, we're SOL. They're going to hit us. There's 8. 6 coming in. Improvised attack. Does 6. We only have 2 left. Yep. Well, this was a fun run. I did enjoy it. But, yeah, we're definitely dead. We are 100% dead. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. We can do 2 attacks. Let's do that. And then we'll do flak barrage just for kicks and giggles. So we knocked it down by half. It was a good run. It was a good run. There we go. Okay, that's overkill. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, that is the end of it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. The Marauder is much more difficult, especially considering that the flak attacks don't allow you to target precision, but that's the whole point of it. So I did hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for our members, as they do help keep this channel functioning to a better degree than without them. I'll see you in the next episode with the Lancer, which is the most difficult, but also the most fun. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.